Hey everyone, Jeff here from Films at Home, and in today's 4K review, we're going to check out one of the best looking IMAX movies that I've seen on this format yet. Hey everyone, thanks for coming back to the channel today for this review. We're going to be looking at Jordan Peele's latest movie, Nope, on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. I'm going to be talking about the visuals on this and how it looks on your TV. I'll talk about the audio and how it sounds on your sound system, and I'll talk about special features and packaging options as well, and ultimately let you guys know whether or not this one's worth adding to your movie collection. Now, if you like physical media, movie collecting, or just want to learn more about the world of 4K and Blu-ray, please subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. We're getting super close to 100,000 subscribers, and my goal was to hit it by the end of the year, so I could use your support now more than ever, and thank you to all of those who have been subscribed since the beginning and over the last few years. So Nope is Jordan Peele's latest movie. If you don't know Jordan Peele, he did the movies Get Out and Us, and apparently likes to keep his movie titles very short. Now, in this movie, he takes a bit of a different approach from, I think, Get Out and Us. Those were a little bit more horror focused, and I'd consider Nope to be more Twilight Zone, sci-fi, thriller focused than maybe the pure horror elements, which were pretty present in his other two movies. So it's a bit of a different movie, maybe his weakest of the three, but that's sort of like picking Hitchcock's worst three movies. Right now, Jordan Peele is a master of this genre, and Nope was a lot of fun. Now, here on 4K, we get an excellent picture, just unbelievable quality to the visual here. Plus, it does include the IMAX scenes with changing aspect ratios. So throughout this movie, you're going to see a lot of the first half of the movie, or even the first 2/3, is going to have black bars on the top and the bottom of your screen. It's going to be shot in pretty typical widescreen. But anytime that you see those black bars disappear and your image fills your screen, that is an IMAX sequence. And those are the clear standouts of this movie. The first 2/3 of the movie are actually very dark. They're usually shot in that widescreen format. You don't get a ton of IMAX, although there are a few cool moments, but it is a pretty dark movie. On my new OLED TV, which I've been loving, I didn't have any issues. I could see maybe somebody with a, lesser TV, a cheaper TV that could have some backlighting problems. If you're not watching this in a super dark room, you may run into issues because it is fairly dark, but that's not anything to do with the disc. That's just the movie. It's a dark movie for the first 2/3, although there are some great sequences outside where it's nice and bright as well. Now, the last third of the movie is super impressive, and this is where I decided that this disc will probably make a top 10 for the year, because the IMAX sequences really crank up. Almost all of the last third of the movie is shot in that IMAX ratio, and it looks incredible. Plus, it's mostly in daylight. It's just an amazing picture. One of the better looking 4K discs that I've seen. Makes me super excited to see how Top Gun Maverick comes out, but also makes me super disappointed that Disney doesn't do these IMAX scenes on their discs, as well as some other companies which have skipped IMAX. The IMAX sequences on these movies are so incredible, and I'm happy that Universal gave them to us here because they are the highlight of the disc. This would also make for an excellent 1080p Blu-ray, so really no matter which high definition or ultra high definition format you buy this movie on, you're going to have a great time, but I'd have to recommend the 4K because those IMAX sequences in 4K are next level stuff for home theater enthusiasts. Now, on the audio side, this movie packs a Dolby Atmos track, and it is actually one of the more dynamic Atmos tracks that I've heard. I think it sounds incredible. Obviously, there's a ton of overhead action going on throughout the movie, but I also noticed really subtle moments, like in the beginning of the film when they're doing a sort of introduction to the horses in the Hollywood studio there, and there's voices coming from the back of your sound. There's voices coming from the side. It really feels like you're on a soundstage like they were, and that's a very dynamic track. Only something that was really mixed well could do that, and I think it really shows how powerful the Atmos is there, even in early dialogue-driven moments. And then as we get towards the end of the movie and into the action, it's really impressive. Bass levels are really good. I got a good kick out of the subwoofer, and the overhead effects and surround effects are just top notch. It's a really, really good disc visually and audio. If you've invested in a home theater and you've got an Atmos system with a 4K TV, you're going to have a really good time with this. Now the packaging here, I have the standard edition with a slip cover. It does have the big 4K logo in the collector's edition. On the inside, you've got the same thing. And then you've got the 2 discs, Blu-ray no artwork, 4K has some artwork here, which if you know, you know. And then it does come with a digital code. Now there is also a Walmart exclusive slipcover, which I actually like a lot better and I think should have been the artwork they used for all the releases. Very unique, kind of minimalist, but again, if you know, you know with that artwork, it's very cool. So there's that option out there, but you can't really go wrong either way. Now the special features on this, I actually thought were pretty impressive for a new movie, and you can tell the love that Jordan Peele has for his stuff with the special features. Included here is called Shadows, the Making of Nope. It's Jordan Peele with the cast and crew, and they take you inside the making of the movie. Now, other discs, you might get 10 or 15 minutes of this. This is a 56-minute, what I would consider documentary with tons of behind the scenes footage and a real in-depth breakdown of the making of Nope. Other than that, you also get some deleted scenes. You get a gag reel, which I actually watched afterward and had a lot of fun with, and a few other smaller features. But the real selling point here is that documentary. That's incredible to have, especially for movies in this age. A lot of people sort of just get their movies out there and move on. We usually only have these documentaries for older movies or, things that have been revisited, and documentaries are put together years later. And Jordan Peele and the cast and crew did this right away with their movie Nope, and it's really, really interesting to watch. So overall, this is an incredible 4K disc, mostly because of the IMAX sequences, and it's going to require a pretty good TV to get the most out of the image, especially in darker scenes, but it's an Atmos standout, and I can easily see this making a top 10 list in terms of AV quality at the end of the year. Packaging is great, and so is the special features, so overall, I think this is a must buy at whatever price point you can get it. Obviously, you buy it now, it'll be release day price point. If you wait a little bit, this one might dip down. You might be able to buy it at groove.com and during one of their sales, since it is a universal title, but it's a disc that you really need to own in your collection. And if you don't have 4K, the Blu-ray is going to be well worth it as well, and going to be much better than what you'll get streaming. I think those IMAX scenes are just next level, and it's a real reason why physical 4K discs continue to impress me so much. So thanks for watching. If you guys do want to grab this, I'll leave a link to the Amazon listing where you can purchase it. If you do that, that helps support my channel, so I appreciate it as always. Make sure you're subscribed and like this video so others will see it, and of course feel free to share it wherever you'd like. I'll be posting it on all my social media platforms. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, and even Facebook now. So if you haven't liked the Facebook page, head over there. I've started posting there as well. Lots of great places to get in touch with me and send a message outside of YouTube. So appreciate all your support. Hope you guys enjoyed Nope as much as I did, and when you get your hands on this 4K disc, I think you'll be super happy with it. So let me know in the comments what you think about it, and I'd be interested to hear what you think about that 4K disc once it hits shelves. But thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe and healthy out there, and I'll talk to you all soon.